Well, this is pretty disgusting. I just came to this forest here and a whole road has been cut into it sometime recently, as you can see. All the debris pushed aside. Pretty hideous, but there are also some trees growing back, like the gambalope right there and all throughout there. I guess that's a positive, but I doubt it's going to last. Anyways, this is May 13th. I'm at the Bells Canyon Trail, which is on the foothills of Lone Peak. Sitting majestically right there. Always a great sight. And let's see what we find. I found some plants earlier but I haven't seen, so I'll be certain to feature those in the video. Alright, so the first two species I want to show, but I haven't featured on the channel before, are these two. First there's this one. That is a Lupinus or Lupine. It's a member of the pea family Fabaceae. I don't know exactly what species it is, but the genera is very easily identifiable because it's got these palmately compound leaves, like sort of like a palm of your hand, as opposed to the pinnately compound leaves of most other members of the pea family. And secondly, there is this guy right here, which I do know a genus or species for. This is Senecio integerrimus, the western tall groundsel. Good plant, seems to be one that's pretty common in the lower elevations. As for Senecios, you saw those other species much more dominant at higher altitudes in the state, and in other parts there's like some over 20 species of Senecio. It's a pretty good genera for the state. Let's get in close now. Well, that's all I can do. But yeah, there you have it for now. For another one I talked about previously, this is Hydrophyllum capitatum, a member of the family Boraginaceae. Now, to tell apart from Hydrophyllum occidental, there's a few things you can look out for. Number one is the leaves. They have only 5 segments generally, as opposed to the many that occidental has. You can see here just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, as opposed, again, to the many that occidental has. Secondly, the flower head is going to be a large sort of ball like that, a capitate inflorescence as it's called, while occidental has a not ball-shaped one. It's more loosely aggregated. And also the stamens are going to be shorter on this one, and, or sorry, it's the anthers, which are attached to the stamen, of course, so that's why I mixed them up. And also the flower stalk, as you can see there, is shorter than the leaves, or the leaf stalk, the petiole. So yeah, there's also a lot of this Galium aparine around. Now there is some debate as to whether or not it is native. I should point out right here if that's this guy. Now it's just everywhere, as you can see. Quite common here, and again, there is some debate as to whether or not it is native. I'm going to assume that it is native, because if not, that'd be really sad to think that this place was that overrun by weeds. Well, how do you like that? It's a really low occurrence of Populus tremuloides, the Quaking Aspen. Normally you only ever see them above 7,000 feet, but we're down about 5,700 feet, so it's a pretty disjunct low population. Although they do sometimes occur further down in elevation along canyons and streams like we are right here. Well, we got a whole big field of a Solomon seal, or false Solomon seal perhaps, generally Smilacina. Actually, there's a different genus most of these are placed in now. Well, I'm not sure which it is, but this is what they look like. Got the very typical monocot form with the alternate leaves like that and the inflorescence at the tip. Maybe perhaps it's star Solomon seal? I don't know. That'd just be my guess if I had to make one. I mentioned previously the temple granite, the quartz monzonite that you can find around here, and there some it is. Used to make the temple, obviously. It's quite like the rock you might find in many parts of California, so I do like it for that. There's not a lot of... You can go to California to see the cool plants around and scenery. Another one I haven't seen before, this is a species of Astragalus, for almost certain. It's got these white flowers. The growth form is quite different than the other ones I've shown, and the leaves are green instead of white from all the fluff, and this is what the fruit looks like. Sort of brown and without the fluff on them, the really fuzzy pods that the other species have all had. Although you haven't seen it yet, I just know that they're going to be like that. I couldn't tell you what it is. I really tried to key it out, but I think we're supposed to be in the dark about this one. One more before I wrap it up. This is a Lathyrus, most likely a Lathyrus pauciflorus. It's a species of vining pea family member that you can find all throughout this area, especially, I don't know if especially in the lowlands. I just see it fairly often. This is actually my first time seeing it this low in elevation, and it's got, of course, the typical pea family flowers, which you can see. And it's got these, it says a vining plant, you see it's got these little climbers right at the end of each leaf that it uses to grab on the branches and prop itself up. So there you go.